my team believes that the United States federal government should ban the display and use of the Confederate flag. Now, you know me, I know you, so let's get started. Now, I understand that the Confederate flag has the First Amendment, but what about our First Amendment? And by our, I mean our brothers, and by our brothers, I mean us, African Americans. Now, this flag is a symbol of terrorism. Now, let's get serious for a few. We talked about how all men were created equal, right? So then, why did it take a lot of bills to be passed so that we are technically free? I say technically because we are not all the way free. When I say that, I mean the black codes. Now, I don't care if you ban it or not. I want it not to be shown in public. We are actually helping you by this. Now, I can't change your minds, but I can change some hearts. And hopefully yours will be changed after this debate. Now let's get started with the question, shall we? Who started the KKK? And we should ask, why did they start the KKK? Well, if you don't know, let me enlighten you. This actually is simple. It's actually as simple as pie. The whites back then could not stand the fact that the blacks were free. And what about Club did when a lot of whites went around and started beating the blacks for no reason, some might say. But I have a different theory. My theory is the whites hit the blacks because the whites wanted control. Now, let's talk about something else. Let's talk about Civil War, okay? Frederick Douglass said that we will have an all-black army. Men were ecstatic. But what do you think now? Now, how all of them died. For what? Well, I'll tell you. They died because of our freedom. What about the Tuskegee Airmen? They did a big part in the Civil War too, but no one believed them at first. So to get us all back on topic, the Confederate flag does not have to be, like I said again, banned. I think it just shouldn't be shown. Now, if you want to celebrate your inheritance, by all means, go ahead. But at school, you should just leave it at home because you don't know if it's offensive to others. Now, also, if you don't want to be part of the United States, join the Confederacy. Now, to get you in the right mind frame to where I'm going, I'm saying once more that if you think the Confederate flag is great or awesome, I'm glad you think that. But for me, like Mr. Buck's grandma would say, the flag is a symbol of ignorance. I think that is the I've ever seen as ignorant. Now, I can give 0.5 cents about that flag, but if you want to believe in its ignorance, go on ahead. Now, here's a question for you. Has your grandma ever told you, or even your parents, have ever told you not to be ignorant, not to be rude or disrespectful? To others, have they? Well, to close this out, that's what that flag stands for. Now, I think I shall say this one more time. That flag represents terrorism, and Confederates can't accept that they lost the war.